movie 347 of watching 365 movies in 2025, and we have a short film today that won the Oscar for Best Live Action Short Film. It's The Silent Child. Let's get into it.
I want her to speak.
And I said
You have
to
not
you,
remembered
she's not
properly.
hearing anything we're saying.
Susie, I backed
said
you up.
that.
I backed you
We only found out she was deaf when she was 3.5, which probably makes me a bloody awful mother, but Libby follows what we're saying really well.
Right, well, I'm sure she'll be fine then.
So The Silent Child follows Libby, who is a deaf girl in a family of hearing-abled people, and she's sort of, they don't really know what to do with her, is essentially what it comes down to. They sort of just let her stare at the TV all day, and they don't really interact with her, and they go, well, you know, she could read lips. And a social worker comes in, and she helps her, in a certain sense, find her voice by teaching her sign language, and they develop a really strong connection, and all of this is supposed to prepare her as she's entering elementary school. But it shows a certain tension between the social worker who's trying to prepare her using sign language and the family who just doesn't really know or are not necessarily capable or just indifferent on how to integrate, Libby into their family. It was a beautiful film and a devastating watch. It really, goes to show you just that kind of experience that I'm sure so many people go through. I think at the end of the film, they put up a stat that about 90% of deaf children are into hearing families, and just to think, how many of them are struggling in the same way. So I think it was a very poignant film with a very clear message, and I think it delivered on that message fantastically, and really, used, as a lot of films, or some of the films that I've seen that touch on hearing loss, really uses sound in the film to help drive that point home. Films, like Coda and what was the one with the Riz Ahmed one? Anyway, I'll remember it as soon as I turn this off here. Sound of Metal. That's the name of the movie. Sorry, I was not going to be able to let that go. But this one here, The Silent Child, I really enjoyed it. It's available on YouTube. If you have the opportunity or you got, 25 minutes, I definitely would suggest checking this movie out. A really interesting take on this issue. So that's movie 347. I'll see you for the next one.